Aries Rising March 2023 is a really exciting month. Clearly, you're making significant financial gains, and looks like from your mindset, you're having clear abundance coming your way. If you are excited to dive into what we can exactly expect for you in your rising sign this March, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I'm an astrologer, and in this video, I'm using the tropical zodiac with whole sign houses, so no matter where your ascendant falls within your sign, this video applies to you. I have courses, daily horoscopes, and personal one-on-one live readings offered below, so if you want to learn with me, meet with me, or see any of my horoscopes, check out the links below, as well as know that I am hosting a retreat in Costa Rica at the beginning of June. So if you would like to join me in Costa Rica, feel free to check out that info below as well. So from the 1st to the 2nd, Venus is conjoining Jupiter in your Aries first house. Now, I am a Capricorn rising with a resting bitch face, so I might not be expressing how absolutely awesome this is very clearly. I'm trying to convey that as best my smile muscle deficit can. Anyway, Venus is love, pleasure, harmony. Jupiter is wisdom, enjoyment, winning things. Venus and Jupiter together in your first house of self means we are starting out March on an incredibly lovely, abundant month for you attracting what it is that you want. So whether it's money, love, relationships, body, whatever the hell, that sounded weird. I meant like physique, not like dead cadaver, or this got weird quick. We start out the month on an incredible note for you attracting what it is you want. There is nothing more indicative of ease or winning than Venus and Jupiter together in your first house. Lovely. During this time, Mercury will be conjoining Saturn in your 11th house as well. Mercury's communication, Saturn is seriousness, so do be aware that it looks like you're having a very serious discussion with a larger group or organization during this time, but it could be around the opportunity you're getting or attracting where there's a serious discussion alongside that. Now on the 7th, it's a big day because Saturn enters your Pisces 12th house. Saturn spends 3 years in a sign, so during the next 3 years, you will have the planet of challenge, maturity, and responsibility in your 12th house of mental health or spirituality. This could be a time of you really getting to the bottom of your mental health struggles, any addictions or afflictions that you could be dealing with, or simply a time of taking your mental health really seriously. For example, when Saturn was in my 12th house for 3 years, I got really into meditation and yoga and made it a clear staple of my day. On the 7th as well, there's a Virgo full moon in your 6th house. So the 6th house deals with physical health and illnesses, as well as coworkers or pets. So a full moon here is also activating the fact that you could be having an ending or a chapter completing around coworkers, your physical health journey, or around pets. I'm saying this as I'm at my friend's, and this dog is beneath the table in front of me, and it's so loud rubbing its back. So if you hear some weird ass noises, that's the dog right now. On the 12th, Jupiter will conjoin Chiron in your first house. Jupiter throughout your first house during this time is great for, like I said, growth of opportunities and recognition. Chiron is an asteroid that represents vulnerability or healing. So it could be that you're particularly triggered on the 12th, but it gives you an opportunity to heal and make amends with whatever's going on with you that is particularly emotional and a little bit like gut-wrenching. On the 13th to the 14th, Mars in your 3rd house squares Neptune in your 12th house. This is the final Mars-Neptune square, luckily, which is a really frustrating combination of effort you're putting into communication and anything productivity-wise that you're working on versus some mental health issues that are making you really tired or it's unclear what your next steps will be. Know that this is the final thing to push through before the project makes a lot more sense, and you might feel like the fatigue is significantly over. And the whole middle of the month from the 15th to the 17th, the Sun, Mercury, and Neptune in Pisces will square Mars in your 3rd house. So know that there's a lot of internal mindset shifting going on in the beginning of the month where you're like, okay, if I want to get this out there, I need to shift my mindset and really get to the bottom of what is going on issue-wise with me. From the 16th to the 17th, Venus in your 1st house will square Pluto in your 10th house. This shows that things are going really well for you, but you could feel that there's tension at work because of it, or that you're being manipulated by a boss. So look for an authority figure that could be playing a game with you somewhat or causing issues around that. Now on the 17th, Venus enters your Taurus 2nd house. This is lovely because for one, Venus is at home in Taurus, so for everyone, whatever house this is in is doing really well. And the 2nd house is income and direct finances. So you could be receiving a raise or a promotion that gives you more money or some other financial opportunity from the 17th onward. Then on the 21st, there is an Aries New Moon. This is a beautiful new beginning in your first house of self or body, so if you're looking to start anything as a personal initiative, this is a a really good time to do that on the 21st. On the 23rd, Pluto enters your Aquarius 11th house, and this is the second really major transit happening during this March. So Pluto is the planet of transformation and going from darkness into light, or bringing up an authentic self. It's entering your 11th house of networking, larger groups, and social connections. It will be there from now until the beginning of June, and it's a preview for the full-length transit of 20 years that starts in 2024. So from March until the beginning of June, this is a preview of the transformation of social connections, or who you want to be tied to in the larger scheme of things in the world. So look out for that starting at the end of this March. Then on the 25th, Mars is finally leaving your Gemini 3rd house and entering your Cancer 4th house. This is great that Mars is finally out of your 3rd house. There's much less trouble around productivity or projects you're working on, and it's entering your 4th house of family or living situations. There could be some issues at home that you have to tackle over the next few weeks instead. Now on the 28th, Mercury is conjoining Jupiter in your Aries 1st house. Mercury's communication and Jupiter expands. So these two together in your 1st house looks like you are ending the month with important news or something really positive to announce and let the world know about. On the 30th to the 31st, Venus will conjoin Uranus in your 2nd house. Venus is value and harmony, and in the 2nd house shows things going your way around money, but Uranus adds chaos and disruption, so things could be chaotic and disrupted to end out the month. And finally, from the 30th to the 31st as well, Mars in your 4th house will trine Saturn in your 12th house. This is really supportive for showing that even though you're having to work through things at home, you have your mental health on track to be able to do so and conquer these challenges in a really effective way. If you already have any thoughts or comments around what's happening for you this month, do let me know down below. Would love to hear from you if anything stands out that you're predicting with your current plans. The Oracle deck card that we have here for Aries Risings for this March is I Live in Truth. So this isn't like necessarily saying that you were gonna lie otherwise, but like make sure that what you're deciding and what you're going after is in truth, is in what feels like it's authentic to you. And maybe this Pluto and Aquarius transit is showing that there's a realization that there can be more truth in the people that you're aligned with. If you enjoy this, would appreciate a like and a subscribe. I know that most of you are not subscribed yet, which is interesting, so I wonder if this March you could do that for me. Would be cool. Either way, leave a comment down below if you enjoy this or have anything to add around your personal astrology, and I will see you next month.
Oh, but there is one thing you're all forgetting, but in this morning will turn to night.